All right, Alice Randall's giving us soul food with a healthy twist in the Super Home Surplus Kitchen today.
She is the co-author of this amazing cookbook called Soul Food Love. She wrote it with her daughter,
Caroline Randall Williams.
So great. And both of you are professors. Your daughter's a professor. Look at that.
And she's on the cover there.
Is.
She's in the classroom right now, so Mama got to come out.
Oh, we're so glad you're here. And you teach about the history of soul food at Vanderbilt.
At Vanderbilt, we've had a course almost a decade on the books, and we go from the 17th century to the present. And this recipe that we have today is a twist of a recipe that will go back to the 17th century right here in Tennessee and Nashville.
Oh my goodness. Now, I usually don't think of a berry salad when we hear soul food, because if we go to a soul food restaurant, we're not seeing berry salads.
Well, they are doing 20th century, 21st century. If you were an enslaved African living in Virginia or Tennessee in the 18th century and you were back in your cabin, what could you have for dinner yourself? You would go and forage berries. You might be able to go catch a fish in the night from a lake or a stream on your own, and you might bake that fish along in leaves and gather that berry salad, and that's how you would have your festival meal. And we know that that happened from archaeology at the Hermitage plantation here, Andrew Jackson's home, that we find in the slave cabins actually blackberry seeds and fish bones. And so I like to say real soul food. Yeah. If you know what it really is, it's very healthy. In the last year, I have lost over 40 pounds eating and cooking the kinds of foods that Caroline and I have become known for. And
can I say, I did just flip through this book, which you so kindly brought here to show off a little bit, and I'm glad you did, because the recipes are so fresh and healthy. And really, it's inspiring to look at the beautiful pictures in this book. So let's talk about the berry salad.
Health and history on a tasty Southern plate. This is so easy, easy peasy, elegant. This time of year, kids are going back to school, but you're also digging into work. We've got blackberries and blueberries. The simple thing is blackberries, everyone knows, are here from Tennessee. Blueberries, people don't know. We've got bunny blueberries and other blueberries that are native. You can get them at the grocery store, get them from a local farmer's market. But our trick, we add to the blackberries some cognac or Bellmead bourbon, a brown liquor, let them marinate overnight. We add to the blueberries a wash of an orange liquor. We love Cointreau, you can use Grand Marnier, it's fantastic. Let them sit overnight. The next day, you put them together, the blackberries and the blueberries. You will stir them gently, use a silicone spatula, then pour off this liquor. When you pour that off, it will have sat overnight. You can use that with a little bit of Prosecco to make a wonderful black and blue Bellini. So that it's a 2 for 1.
After my heart here.
And now,
I think I just skipped the beat here.
We serve this, the black and blue salad, which looks gorgeous on a plate, with the casserole that we have, egg white spinach turkey casserole in the cookbook, but you could serve it with just some plain Greek yogurt.
Or you know what, if you've had a hard week, you could just sit and eat it yourself.
Or it's also a gorgeous dessert.
Oh gosh, it smells amazing.
Taste this. It's a revelation. People who think that they don't want to eat their fruit, you add a little bit of bourbon and a little bit of Grand Marnier, and they love it. And what's wild about it is we only use an ounce. To remember your proportions, we use a pint of blueberries and a pint of blackberries, so equal proportions, and just 1 ounce, which is 2 tablespoons, of each of your liquors per pint.
Nice.
Isn't it lovely?
It is so lovely. Now, would they use the bourbon?
Let me tell you, distilling is also an African-American foodways, and particularly the brandy distilling. Most African-Americans actually were distilling with fruits, such as peaches, which is what we would have done here in Tennessee, and some bourbons, as we're getting to know. But distilling is an African-American tradition that hasn't been acknowledged. It's getting more acknowledged right now, and it goes back to the 18th century as well. And so we're honoring 2 particularly Tennessee traditions with this black and blue salad. And of course, we're acknowledging the music. That's a play on the blues, and country and blues are each other's loving cousins. And I always say the 2 things Southerners love are their music and their food. And this is our common culture. This is it. Soul food is everybody's food. Everybody in the South and all of our new Southerners love soul food.
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what,
real quick,
this salad amazing.
If you don't drink liquor, or it can still?
Absolutely. You can do this with juices.
Okay.
Do an orange juice wash over the blueberries, and then just make a simple syrup and put that over the blackberries. You could add some sage to that simple syrup and make a completely non-alcoholic version of this. Just remember to wash your fruit, and not just to wash in the colander. Wash it with a little extra flavor, and people are going to eat it more often.
Hey,
You
I'll
lost
tell
40
you what.
pounds.
Yes.
Alice Randall,
know what
this
I'm
has been such a treat.
We say the struggle is real and the joy is too, and it's a joy to be with the two of
Oh
you.
my gosh, thank you so much. All right, go find their book, Soul
you.
Food Love. You brought the love to our table today, soulfoodlove.com. And man, I got to go back to school and take your course.
All right,
Professor at Vanderbilt, thank you,
you,
Alice
Alice.
Randall.